Failing to protect your sensitive information in cyberspace is like wandering into a dark alley with a fistful of money. Give yourself a black belt in cyber self-defense by creating powerful passwords. So what gives a password punch? Criminals are good at guessing passwords. Some have programs that make millions of guesses until something works. Your password should be unique, impersonal, memorable, and difficult to guess. Many of us use passwords that are easy to remember, but this makes it easy for cybercriminals to figure out. Your password should not be password. Many of us think to use a pet's name, a birth date, part of a phone number, or address to create passwords. If these cybercriminals already know something about you, that makes it even easier for them to figure out your password. Your password should not contain information about you. In addition, your password should be memorable but hard to guess. Consider using mnemonic devices such as acronyms or abbreviations that are easy to remember. Maybe you would want to use part of a favorite song lyric, movie title, quote, or even part of a rhyme. Here is an example. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This is easy to remember. Voila! Here is your password. This is a good start because you won't find this collection of letters in any dictionary. To make your password extra strong, make sure to use a mix of upper and lowercase letters, both numbers and letters, and throw in special characters. Here is an example of a password that is memorable yet difficult to guess. Avoid replacing letters with numbers and whole words. This practice is known as elite speak and is one of the first things password crackers look for. Using a capital letter at the beginning of a password or ending it with a number is one of the most common patterns used in password creation, and it is no match for password cracking software. Now that you know how to create powerful passwords, here are a few tips for keeping them safe. Don't share your password. For different systems, use a different password. Log out when you leave a computer, especially one that isn't yours. Keep your passwords to yourself. That means don't write them down and leave them lying around. A sticky note with your password under your keyboard is also a big no-no. And remember, never tell anyone your password over the phone or in an email. To avoid problems, don't use the same password for everything. That's like having a master key that unlocks everything you own. The stakes are high if you lose it or if it's stolen. It's especially important that you use different passwords for personal and business purposes. Log out when you leave a site or shared computer. If you don't, the next person to come along will have access to your account and all of the information in it. It's basically like leaving your key in the lock. If you are a tap and go user, always remember to tap out of your workstation when you leave. So the next time you are wandering around in the dark alley of cyberspace, be prepared to defend yourself with powerful and protected passwords. Passwords are an essential part of life online. By understanding the risks and creating powerful passwords, you can defend yourself against cyber attacks. Now let's take a minute to see what you've learned. Thank you for your participation. This concludes your Cyber Self-Defense tutorial.